U.S. F-16 fighter imitating Russian Su-57 stealth fighter. Eye-catching paint schemes which make U.S. fighter planes similar to their Russian counterparts. The U.S. Air Force has collection of enemy aircraft painted to look suspiciously similar to Russian, Iranian and Chinese planes over the decades, and hosts them at bases stretching from Alaska to Florida. Indeed, the aggressor's squadron's F-16s, and, previously, until the 65th Aggressor Squadron was disbanded, their F-15s too, sport liveries that replicate the paint schemes. The F-16C will get the Russian Sukhoi Su-57 stealth jets' digital paint scheme markings and insignias of their near-peer adversaries, so that pilots in training who come within visual range of these adversary jets get the same sight they would see if they were engaging an actual threat. Specifically, the aggressor planes are designed to realistically simulate air combat against would-be probable enemies, with other details including tactics, procedures, enemy SAM fire, etc. all replicated in drills and based on U.S. intelligence data. However, it remains questionable how a U.S. fourth-generation jet can simulate the capabilities of the Su-57, Russia's brand new fifth-gen plane, particularly given the fact that the Su-57 is decked out with a special paint to avoid radar detection, whose composition, naturally, has not been revealed. The U.S. Air Force has a long history of painting aircraft to look like their would-be Russian, Chinese, Iranian, and other would-be adversaries. Since the days of the Cold War, the Air Force has also accumulated a collection of actual Russian MiG-21, and, since the Soviet collapse, MiG-29 and Su-27, at bases scattered across Alaska, Nevada, Virginia, and Florida. Interestingly, a couple of months ago, the new adversary livery to be applied to one of the 64th Aggressor Squadron's F-16C in the need of a new paint job. Through his Facebook page, Novotny let the social media vote on several color schemes, some of those based on existing patterns, others designed by the users, narrowing down the choices and helping them picking the new pattern. After a few rounds of polls, likes and comments, the winner was announced last week. The F-16C will get the Russian Sukhoi Su-57 stealth jet's digital paint scheme. According to the 57th Wing Commander, it will take some time for the 64 AGRS to paint the Viper. They expect the aircraft to be ready in the new paint scheme by early next summer, so it will probably be one of the highlights of Aviation Nation Air Show at NILIS AFB, in November 2019. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.